What's up, guys? This is time to wrestle with Suplexus. I am Suplexus.
And I'm Pile Driver.
Whoa!
Whoa, where did I come from?
Out of nowhere, just like the RKO.
Yep. Alright, so we're going to do predictions today for Clash of Champions 2020 Gold Rush.
Clash of Clans 2020 Gem Rush.
Maybe tomorrow we should just wear like all the gold that we have. And by that I mean our belts.
Yep.
Be pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to just start with the first match that I have on the list. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro versus the Lucha House Party. And we're going to 3, 2, 1 this one. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1.
Shinsuke and
Cesaro. Antonio Cesaro.
I don't see them giving the belts to Lucha House Party. I think this is just like fueling the breakup of Lucha House Party. What's going to be interesting and what I think is going to lead to them losing is arguments over which 2 Lucha House Party members are going to be in this match.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. And then we have, apparently on the kickoff match, Asuka versus Zelina. And we're going to 3, 2 on this one as well.
3, 2, 1. Asuka.
Don't know why they're having this match. Don't know
Just
why.
a filler.
Yeah, totally a filler. Not building up to anything. Don't know. It's on the kickoff show, so I don't think that some person's going to show up and interfere and challenge Asuka after this. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad. I feel like, they'll probably put on a good match though, right?
Yep.
We're going to watch it, but we just wish that there was some sort of build to it, especially considering how big the build on a lot of the SmackDown rosters being.
This might be the biggest upset in Women's Championship history if Zelina wins.
All right. United States Championship match. Bobby Lashley versus Apollo Crews. I will let you go first.
Bobby Lashley's gonna win. Like, he just won the title, and if he dropped it, that'd be like a horrible booking decision. He should hold it, and then Kevin Owens should beat him for it.
If he doesn't win, I think the only reason he wouldn't win is Retribution interferes and there's a DQ. So I don't know if they're going to use this to further the Retribution storyline. Am I boring you?
No, just
It's late. It is
Yeah.
late. All right. So yeah, I agree. Bobby Lashley's going to win, and I don't know what. I'm guessing that Retribution's going to show up. Maybe Apollo and Ricochet will join Retribution. Wouldn't that be a swerve? And then we can give them a cool nickname too.
Flippy.
Ricochet would totally be called Flippy. That's a great nickname, Retribution style for Ricochet. Good one.
And then Apollo is Creed.
Yeah, just call him Creed. That's
With
great.
a K, not a C.
Which announcer was it that would accidentally call him Apollo Creed all the time? I can't remember. There was an announcer who was doing that. I can't remember who it was. Okay, Women's Tag Team Championship.
I feel like it was Danny Bryan. I don't know why. Oh yeah, it was on Talking Smack. I remember now.
It was Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good memory. All right, Women's Tag Team Championship match. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, the current champions, versus the Riot Squad. Would you like to call it first?
3. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Okay,
3, 2, 1. The
Jax
Riot
and
Squad.
Baszler. What?
Duh.
The Riot Squad?
The Riot Squad.
You need to explain yourself.
Okay, so Shayna Baszler. So wait, oh my gosh, Asuka has nobody to fight. Who is gonna fight her? Nia or Baszler? Because nobody else has a legitimate chance, unless like they slot in like I don't know Dana Brooke or Lacey. No offense, Dana Brooke.
So you're saying that they're gonna lose so that they can further Asuka's storyline. But the fact that Asuka's fighting Zelina lets you know that they don't care about Asuka's storyline.
And another reason.
So that's why I'm going for Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax to retain. I think that they're going to retain. They're going to fight a little bit amongst themselves. They're going to have another match. They're going to retain. They're going to fight a little bit amongst themselves. And then maybe the third or fourth match that they have together, they're going to like fight amongst themselves, lose, and then fight each other. And I think that is like a separate tangent storyline that they got going on. I'm hoping they'll bring up, like not bring up, but they'll have Bianca Belair show up and maybe challenge Asuka or something, because I think they would have a great set of matches to them. All right. SmackDown Women's Championship, Bayley versus Nikki Cross. I'm going to go with Bayley retaining.
Bayley. And Alexa is gonna screw Nikki over because of the Fiend,
Interesting.
Mr. Rogers.
I think that that Sasha Banks is going to interfere and make sure that Bayley wins, whether Nikki wins by DQ and then Bayley retains. I think I heard someone on some podcast or review show mention it, and I was like, that's a great idea. I think that she should just grab the mic and be like, the only one who's taking that belt away from you is me. And I think every time Bayley has a match now, Sasha should show up and somehow interfere to make sure that Bayley retains. Not necessarily wins, but retains. And I think that would be good fuel to add to this really great storyline that they've kind of put together.
Yeah.
And I think that would really tick Bayley off if all of her matches get messed up with the interference, right? And then Sasha can be like, you're only champion because I helped you, but I'm going to take it away from you.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great. Okay, so then we got the IC Championship match, the ladder match, the Ascension ladder match, right? That's what they're calling it. Or they had the Ascension ceremony for the ladder match. I don't know. Someone bought a dictionary and they're just like, wow, what's this? So it's Jeff Hardy, the current champion, versus AJ Styles, who claims to have been cheated out of the championship, versus Sami Zayn, who claims to have never lost the championship, but therefore he still is the champion. And who do you think is going to win?
I'm gonna say Jeff Hardy retains, because apparently I heard from sources that he got signed to a 5-year deal, and I don't think they'd take the belt off of him like less than a month after he won it. Pretty simple to me.
I'm going to go with Sami Zayn. I think that it's going to be AJ or Sami, because I think that Big E is next in line for this championship. I think that they're going to have him go after the IC championship as part of his kind of like solo career thing. And so I think he's got to fight a heel, and I think that heel is going to be Sami, just because the promo skills will be really good, and AJ can continue to feud with Hardy. I don't know, a 5-year deal, he's already signed it. They got him. It's usually if they want to keep you, they'll give you the belt to be like, yeah, look what we gave you, now sign. And then once you sign, unless that's part of your contract, bye-bye belt. They do that a lot. So yeah. So I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn. And maybe they had some plans with Sami having the belt that they want to revisit now that he's back. And so they're like, it's easy storyline because they already had something mapped out. Fingers crossed. Gotta go for the Canadian boy. All right, Universal Championship.
But I don't like the Canadian more than the...
Now, next on this list is the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. Do you think this will be the headliner match?
No.
Okay, so let's talk about this one.
Actually, yes.
Okay, so let's 3, 2, 1 this one, but then we could kind of call how we think it's going down. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Roman Reigns.
He
will reign supreme.
Okay, let me go first, please.
After you.
So, like, I think it's like a medium match. Like, some people are like, oh, it's going to be a squash, it's going to spear him 1, 2, 3. Some people are like, oh, it's going to be a long match. There's that one person, that one kid who thinks Uso wins probably. One and only. The one and only kid. and then like.
But what do you think? What do you think?
I think it's a
Two boxes.
middle match, like medium.
So you think there'll be a lot of back and forth?
Reigns wins. At the end, the Fiend makes his intentions known, and then, yeah.
Okay, I think for the first 5 minutes of the match, there's going to be a lot of offense against Roman. And then all of a sudden, Roman's going to flip a switch, and we're going to see like his face change, like he was just toying. He was just playing, and no, this isn't going to happen. And then they're going to have a good fight. I think it's going to go about 15 minutes, and Superman punch, spear, like pin. I don't think he's going to kick out of any of the spears. I think he will kick out of the Superman punch. But I think the key is after he wins the belt or retains the belt, Roman's going to go back in the ring and make him bleed. Just kick his butt like crazy. I think that's going to be like the moment where it's like, yeah, Roman's a bad guy.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to happen. And I can't wait. I can't wait. They've done such a good job with their promos. They've done such a good job with the storyline. I didn't, when this match was first called, I didn't think I would be this into it, but I'm so into it. This is great. I don't know who's booking it. I don't know who's writing it, but they're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah.
All right. And then the last match is the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre, the current champion, versus Randy Orton. And it doesn't say on here, but it is an ambulance match still, right? Like they didn't really say on Monday ambulance match, but I think it still is an ambulance match. So, who do you think's gonna win?
I think Randy wins in some bullshit way. Like
this is like a hard to call one because it could go either way. Like they want to do Randy Edge at WrestleMania, give him the belt now and let him keep it for a while. There's rumors that they're planning on picking different venues. There might be an outdoor venue that they want to use, and then they can have some fans, and then maybe the belt would change, and then they take it off of Drew now and give it back to Drew when there's fans. I don't know. It's so up in the air. But you're going Randy?
Okay, I want to name some of the bullshit ways just for the heck of it.
You can have 3. Go.
No, more.
No, just 3 is good.
Okay, number 1, the doors are open. Drew goes for a claymore, but he misses. He's on the edge of it. Randy jumps up and kicks him in the face, and then slams the doors, and then he sticks his tongue out or something. Next one, I got this idea from a channel. Okay, this is the best one. Drew goes for the claymore, the doors are open, Randy's there. Randy ducks, slams the door. He's the new champ. Those are the ways. Or, it's gonna be BS and then everybody's just shocked that, Drew lost in that way. And Randy's just smiling. The show ends. He's holding the title. Everybody's crying. Drew's crying. Keith Lee's crying. He's happy. The camera guy's crying. You can see tears on the camera. But he's just smiling with his tongue out, making a stupid viper face.
You know what would be great is if he threw Randy in the back of the ambulance and he went to the driver's seat to drive away. And as soon as he opened the driver's door to drive away, Randy Orton RKO's him. Jumps out of the driver's seat and RKO's him. Talk about out of nowhere. So you're going Randy Orton though?
Yeah, the most bullshit finish. It's gonna be worse than Seth Rollins and The Fiend in Hell in a Cell. People are gonna hate it.
I'm gonna go with Drew retaining then, just so that it's kind of like a toss up, and so we may as well be on opposite sides of the fence. It's just more fun when we watch it and that happens. So I'm gonna go with Drew retaining, and I'm going to say that my funky finish that could possibly happen, not quite as funky as yours, is Edge gets involved.
and then he spears him into the ambulance.
I don't know how. Just somehow, like, and even I feel like even if Edge just showed up, the look on Randy's face, the shock, would just give Drew the chance to Claymore him or something.
Holy shit! I just thought of an idea.
Yeah? Did you need this?
Remember that time Edge dressed up as a cameraman?
Mm-hmm.
So Drew's in the ambulance, smacks him with the camera. Both of them in the ambulance. It's a draw because of Edge. Boom, flashbacks.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's it. It should be a good show. I'm looking forward to a lot of the matches. I'm looking forward to the Roman Reigns match the most.
I'm looking forward to the ladder match. I think it's going to seal the show and go down as match of the year, maybe.
Oh, okay. I hope they keep it a little safe. I'm a little worried.
It seems like a dream match that, like, the Mercs like us have been with. You have AJ, like, the guy of this era. You have Sami Zayn, just like the biggest prick in the world. You have Jeff Hardy. He jumps off like Shane McMahon, but better. All three of them in a ladder match. No rules. They could, like, do all these crazy spots.
And what's the next pay-per-view?
Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, so I think Sasha's going to get involved, and then that's going to set up Sasha and Bayley Hell in a Cell match. I think that maybe Retribution will have a Hell in a Cell match against the Hurt Business. I think maybe they could set that up right now, right? So I hope they use some of the matches that didn't have as much storyline going in as a platform to give them storyline coming out.
What about a 3 stages of Hell in a Cell match?
This
Yeah.
3 stages of Hell. This guy's favorite match.
That'd
3
be
stages of
good,
Hell.
because it's literally 3 stages. It's 2 out of 3 falls inside Hell in a
Yeah.
Cell. It's 3 stages of hell.
Yeah, we could do that. All right, well that's it for us. That's it for our predictions. Thank you for watching.
And stay suplexing.
Or go for a pile driver.
Oh yeah, another thing that'd be cool. Keith Lee dresses up as the person in the front, and then like he like stabs someone with
He's
a
not-
needle.
Okay,
He has a big
you
venom.
had your 3. You did not have 4. Time to turn it off. We'll see you guys later.
The
I'm gonna
edge
do it
one didn't
myself.
count.
I'm gonna do it myself.
Boom.